Okay, we're back once again. Another episode of Monster Mayhem in Rigs of Rods. Point 4, point 5. And here we have the Thrasher. Now the Thrasher is a real truck, however this is a custom version of it, I believe. This is a trophy truck version, as you can see the nice trophy truck Ford body style here. Couple of GoPro cameras, I believe, mounted. You can see the one here on the back and one there on the side right here, mounted on the roll cage. You got your driver in the cockpit, little misaligned because the steering wheel is way too far forward. It's not lined up with his hand. He's got his hand on the shifter though. Gas and brake pedals actually do work though, which is cool. And I think you can actually see right here, this would be the 5-point seatbelt harness that they wear. But this is Thrasher. And this is a nice truck. I just got done playing with it for a little while. Oh, yes, and I'm on another new track. I just got this track last night, and I found it posted under the old version of the game, but it's actually compatible with the new version, so I decided to give it a try. And it is amazing. I mean, just look at all that down there. You got all these ramps and all these obstacles. Now here's the funny thing about it. Oh, right, and by the way, the name of the track is the PPRL, which I believe is the Racing League initials. I don't know what the hell they stand for, though. But it's the PPRL Shell Shootout. There's the Shell logo down there. And for some reason, Shootout in the title is actually misspelled as Shot Out. But whatever. The track itself is actually quite huge, as you can tell. And there's two different ways you can race it. As you can see here, drag race start. You can run this as a drag race. You just run straight down, you hit the cars down there at the end, and the finish line is marked by those poles. Which we're going to go ahead and do that now. It's got the basic, the normal generic monster truck sounds, the engine noises. Let's go ahead and get the camera situated here. Alright. Let's give you a nice run here. Yeah. So that would be your drag race. Straight, simple, pretty nice. And of course for the other lane you'd run the other side. You can see all these arrows on the ground painted here. Those actually show you where to go for the other way you can race this track, which is as a time trial. And the way that would work... The poles are hollow, so you don't have to worry about that. By the way, I don't know where this track is supposed to be located as far as a city. I don't remember if it said anything about it. Okay, but let's line this up for the time trial. Right about there is good. But this is a pretty big arena. You start off on the outside and you have to work your way in. But here's how the time trial would go. You take off from the start line here, you go across this set of cars. The arrows point you where you're going. You come up here, take a right turn, around this, you come down here, come down and across this, jump across 4 buses, and then you got these, it looks like wooden logs. You jump across those. You make the hairpin turn. You jump across some more buses. Uh-oh. Crap. Then you go down around in this. I guess this is supposed to be like a mud pit, but they couldn't really give it muddy physics to make it like bog you down or anything. I don't know. This ain't spin tires. You come back up here, you go across this little set of cars, and there's a hole in the ceiling there, so you don't hit it because the ceiling is solid. Got another jump of some cars here. More bumps to jump. Another hairpin. Broke the sway bar again, but that's okay. Oh. Don't know why that happened there. But you come back up here. Try not to get caught in the damn wall. Come back down here and you cross the other set of cars here. And the finish line is the same place it would be on the drag race. And that's your time trial. And so that would be one truck at a time to run the time trial. Because I can't imagine both trucks trying to run the course at the same time, because one of them would have to go one way and the other would have to go the other way, and it would just be a big mess. And they'd probably end up crashing into each other. Use a little finesse and you can actually make it so you don't go flying off of those things. That was pretty good there. Try and stay away from the damn wall this time. Yeah, there you go. A little bit better time there probably for that one, even though it wasn't really a great start. But this is a fun track and I really like it. It's big. You got plenty of room. Can I pull it out? Holy crap, I saved it. It's got a lot of room. Okay, it's spelled properly here. Shootout, 2007, PPRL. What does that say? Stunt. Oops. Oh, start and finish. Okay, yeah. PPRL Shell Shootout 2007. Fix that sway bar there. Nice long set of cars. Oh, nice pirouette there. Land it, just land. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is a big stadium. Like I said, I don't know where this is supposed to take place, but it's a big, huge stadium. And there's a lot of room to work with. Back in here would be like, I don't know, staging, like the pit area. You got an exit over here that leads to the outside of the building. Can't see through the walls. There we go. But yeah, you got this place over here leads to the outside of the building. There's this pathway that leads around. There's a section down here. I don't know what the point of half of this stuff is, but it's... And you do want to be careful not to fall off the gray part because there's a bump. Yeah, big old bump. And that's about the only way to get back up. Does this lead back to where I just was? I think so. Into the wall. Yep, okay. So this still leads back over here to the pits. There's another one on the other side, does the same thing. Wall. Path over here. Come up here, and this leads to this section here with the cars. Use that to set up for your drag race a little bit here. Nice big jump. Yeah. This is definitely not a bad truck. It's got the Ukraine tires that I like, which is cool. Good suspension. I like the off-road trophy truck body style, of course. This would be a fun track, and I really think if they tried, they could edit it a little bit and make it into a nice big drag course, or maybe not a drag course, but it would be a great like they could make it where the two trucks would start here at this line and then go across the set of cars. And when they get to the tunnel, they'd both go a different direction and then have to run their half of the course over here. And then the finish line would be like over at the end of the obstacles. They'd have the same obstacles, but it would be like at the end over in here. So whoever can race it the fastest, probably get rid of the mud pit, put like a kind of jump like that over there. This is definitely a fun track, and it's cool to race on, or it would be cool to race on. And this is definitely a cool truck. Nothing seems to be missing on it. It looks really good. It's got nice chrome exhaust, nice body style, nice tires, as I mentioned. Could use some different engine noises. Other than that, it's good. And I like the paint job, the Thrasher paint job with that, like, what is that, like a wolf's head? It's like a wolf. Like a wolf or a dog or something ripping through the... And it's really shiny too. It's got almost like a chrome finish to it. Really nice. I like this one a lot. Oh, and it says Crimson Racing on the top. And it's driven by an Alex Lindgren. Lindgren. Yeah, Lindgren. nice Ford detailed logo there, real nice. All the different sponsors, Full Throttle, Fox, Vortex, Bridgestone, ESPN. Same thing on this side. All nice and good. It seems like it's got the good quick shift transmission in it, which I like. So, that has been the Trophy Truck custom version of Thrasher and the PPRL Shell Shootout from 2007, I guess. So thank you very much for watching another episode of Monster Mayhem and Rigs of Rods. And join us next time for another episode. And we will see you then for that. So thank you and good night.